beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below. That way, guys, if you set that notification bell, you'll always know when the next video does go live. So today, I decided to do a reading. Uh, Things have been a little bit slow here lately because I've had a lot of family stuff going on. So I appreciate your guys' patience with me. Things should start settling down once we get beyond the holidays, and I think that's for everybody. So I'm just going to do the best I can and admit, hey, I'm human. So today I was going to do a collective reading, and then I was steered to do a reading for you guys. So that's why we're here, and I don't really know what's coming through, except for the thing is that right now you're going through a humbling process. Like something's about to happen, and you're going to be humbled to something that you needed to realize because you had an opportunity to deal with this in the past. But in the past, you chose to focus on other things besides the healing that was needed at the time. So that is one thing that they wanted me to say. So I'm just going to send out some prayers. Let's get this lit real quick. Because I need to send out some good vibes to y'all. I think especially around this time, you know? You just never know. So, Source, I ask that you bless this space, remove any and all negativity from this area, from those who are watching, from those who are live, from those who come on the replay. Whoever it is that touches these videos, may they be cleansed of any negativity, and may they be encased in a bubble of your love and your guidance and your beauty and just the knowledge that we are here in this moment and this is truly all that we have. And whatever messages that you have tonight, may they come clearly and fall upon their hearts in a way that remind them to take back their power by using their intuition and their discernment, so that way that these people, anybody that comes on the collective, all of my loves out there, can truly make the best decisions to live their highest journey. Source, I thank you for blessing this space, for keeping us connected with you, for keeping us connected with our intuition. As all these things are spoken, so shall they be. Amen. Aho, Aseh. Thank you, Source. Thank you. So, guys, yeah, let's get into it. I don't know. Other than that, you were just paying attention to other things, and there was healing that needed to be done, and it was not like a missed opportunity. It was a detour. I needed a drink. All right, let's see what's up here, guys. So, Source, what messages do you have for Aries, the collective? What do they need to know at this time? How can we help them out? What's going on? What messages do you have for Aries? Okay. What messages do you have for Aries? I cut my nails and now it's hard to pick up the cards. Can't pick them up if they're too long. Can't pick them up if they're too short, right? Mm-hmm. What messages do you have for Aries, Source? All right, thank you. All right, here we more, guys. You guys are getting a good shuffle tonight. What messages do we have for Aries? Don't worry, I'm going to be sending out some collective messages soon, too. Okay, guys, so what's going on for Aries tonight, Source? What do you need to tell them? What messages? Wow, that, like, is a stack coming out. Did you see how that shit flipped over, guys? Damn. So we got the 5 of coins. We've got the 4 of cups. And the Hermit. Hermit, 4 of cups reversed. So right off the bat, I feel a lot of back and forth energy here. Not really indecisive energy, just some like the little details are what matter in this. So there's like this energy of not being able to find exactly the right moment or the right time or the right this, and it's always kind of like tripping up over yourself. Not in a bad way. And it's having to do with a family matter. And there's a lot of upset and instability here. So I feel like you guys could be in a very emotional situation, triggering situation right now when it comes to family, especially around this time, whether that's grieving over a lost loved one, or whether that is you bearing the burden of the family, or whether that is you guys just holding it down, you know, because it's like, this is a time I got to put on the fake mask and really live and embody what everybody thinks I should be. And there's a lot of different energies coming through here, but they're very heavy. And there's this reluctance to look at self when it comes to family. Like, when it comes to family, I have to be a certain way, shape, form. I have to fit into this box. I have to fit into this this place. Because if I don't, then I don't belong, and I don't want to feel like I don't belong. And it's there's with all the reluctance that you guys have right in this moment, and not wanting to look at this, there's actually a real beautiful occurrence in really embracing the fact that you are different and there's no need to fit in, and embracing the truth of you, who you are, in front of the ones that you love the most, or in this case it's the ones that you want to prove something to the most. It's like, in you embodying the truth of who you are and honoring how you feel. I think that's the most important thing here, is honoring how you feel in this time and grounding that. Like, not just shoving it away and, oh, I'll deal with it later, but then like later never really comes. And it's because, like, I just see somebody with a list and just constantly adding new things to the list. Like, you have all your general chores, and then it's like, as the day goes on, it's like, oh, I got this, I got this, I got this. But it's not like you carry an actual list, and some of you guys maybe do, but there's like this energy of just constantly adding things. And then if you don't do something, well, that just gets pushed into the next thing, and into the next thing, and into the next thing. And so what's happening is this distraction from your inner being, your inner world. And it's like, you want stability and home. Like, that's something that's so important in your energy right now. And you don't feel like you're able to manifest that. And that's what Source is saying. It's because right now, whatever it is that's creating this chaos, okay, and even with the holidays, just understanding that if you take a step back and you just replenish your energy, like, go take a walk, go chill over here, go do what you like to do, just take a break from everything and everyone, this will bubble up. And I think that's what you're afraid of. It's like, shit, if I stop, I'm really gonna have to think about this, and thinking about this makes me feel uncomfortable. And that's just a part of this journey. It's like, I'm just always on the move. I'm always looking forward to the future. And in truth, Aries, the only moment that we have is this now moment. That's it. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. And isn't this interesting? We have 9-9 coming out together too. Finishing this, like, it's just like bringing it to a close. Like, there's this message that came through right before I started this. Like I said, I was planning on doing a collective reading, and halfway through my prayer before I come on, I was told to do an Aries reading, and it just took me by surprise. And so when I just started the video, and I realized I got to change this because it's not a collective message. So that's this thing. It's like, this is important for you. This is very important. There's like this urgency for you to just do what is best for you in this moment, no matter what the season is, no matter what's going on outside, no matter what's happening around you. Because what's happening is that you're resisting a deep inner change. And I feel like either way, you're going to resist it or you're going to flow with it. It will eventually happen. It's just kind of how explosive, you know, because the more we resist, the more of an impact it makes on us because we're so attached to that outcome, right? Yeah. What did I say? It's family. I didn't even know this was on the bottom, and we have the Eight of Cups coming out on the bottom and the upright. Yeah, you want stable home. You want a beautiful, stable home. You want something that's sound, that you can build, that you can, you know, and not to be like, I don't, I'm saying this out there. It's like when you walk out there, people ask you like, wow, how do you have such a beautiful family? Like something about that is so important to you. But it's like focusing so much on the future of this that you're neglecting what's necessary to open you up to this. And that is finding truth of yourself right now. Yeah. Finding truth of yourself. And you guys are represented. It's interesting how the Four of Cups comes out representing you. You guys are represented by the Emperor, who is also number 4. And number 4 is like when you're finally rooting in the ground, you've got some strength, you're growing, you're like making an impression, not like in a greedy way or in a narcissistic way or anything like that. It's like truly just being able to like be seen and heard. And it's like, you know, think about when when you turn 4 as a child. Now, not all kids, and this is just for a huge majority of people. So it's like when you turn 4, it's kind of like when you're able to actually start to communicate, right? And I'm not trying to say you guys are toddlers by any means, but your guys' zodiac is the baby of the zodiacs. You guys begin the zodiac wheel. And so it's just like this energy. It's funny that you're depicted by the emperor, this strong, the truth. Like he's such a strong individual, represented by 4. Excuse me. And in this, it's like that's exactly what you want. Is you want that energy, right? You want that energy to come through, and it's a beautiful thing. But right now there's a lot more going on. See, out on here, and maybe it's just because it's not about the spirituality, realizing it, but without selves of the old, it is hard to make room for new of the old. It is hard to make room for new go, because the problem is that I'm always talking about letting go of labels, right? Whatever it is whatever it is. Only once you're with them, like once you're in that circle, like can you maybe define what it is, but is it really a label? If it's much deeper than a label, it's going to have something more to it, right? But right now you're attached to the label, and that's not a bad thing. Like I don't want you guys to feel bad about that, but it's just there's some red flags that have come up that need to be clearly looked at. Source, what else can we tell Aries about this situation? Thank you. Okay, so we have the 3 of coins coming out here. It's in the horizontal. They want me to read it both ways. When we have this energy, first and foremost, where you can either build something that's beautiful, that's stable, that's sound, that's surrounded in the ability to manifest and materialize those things here in the 3D realm, because there's this energy of excitement, there's this energy of fun, there's this energy of creativity. And it doesn't feel like time is wasted, because time is taken care of in this connection, in this partnership, in this growth. This could be a community, right? And for some of you guys, you're ready to take that step, and then there are for others that you could very well go and keep trying to focus on building a better this in the situation that you need to heal from. The very same, you can keep trying to build that, keep trying to resist it, and in doing so things will fall apart and you won't have the family. Look at that, there you are in the reverse. Look at that. I have your energy out right here. There you are in the reverse. Come on. You can choose to manipulate the situation, or you can choose to have your justice, what you want, what you've asked for. Right? It's like letting go of old beliefs right now is so very important for you, because this is like that duality is coming out right here. That duality is coming out exactly right here. You have this energy of somebody who's wanting to manipulate the situation to their own advantage so that they appear a certain way. That's why the Three of Coins came out in the side, the horizontal like that. And then right under that, you have Judgment. And Judgment's talking about being able to ascend. This is the step right before the world. Right before that completion of an ascension process. Like, ascension is not just a one-time thing. It's a cycle. That's why the world is round, right? We continually go through the cycle. Once we get to the peak, think about the wheel of fortune, right? Once you get to the peak, you're on the downfall again to come back up. Like, it's this constant motion. So it's like you get to choose. It's like Source is pointing out so much here. It's like, don't get so stuck in the material realm with the dualities of right and wrong, this and that. It has to be, it has to not be. Rather, come back into a place of being centered with self. With self. Don't worry about the family right now. Don't worry about all of that. Worry about where are you at, Aries? Where are you at? Because the thing is there's too much emphasis on how it has to be. It doesn't have to be anyway. This is not a sitcom, a reality TV show, or anything like that. This is life. Okay, well, that was weird how that worked, but we'll take it. Yeah, stability. Look at that. 4 coming out over 4, guys. I can't. I can't right now. I don't even know what to say. Again, representing your stability. You want to materialize this so bad, but you're so attached to it. It's like having your hand in the coconut, right? There's a peanut in the coconut. You put your hand in, you try to grab the peanut, but you won't let go of the peanut. And now you can't pull your hand out of the coconut. And when really, in reality, it's as easy as letting go of the peanut and turning the coconut over and pouring it into your hand. Like, but I feel like you're probably like, that's an oversimplification of things. And it might seem like it is, but it's not. It's not. Here's the deal. You have to let go of the package you think it needs to be in. It might not come in that package. It just might not. It might be an entirely different package, but that doesn't make it any less impactful on your life. Look at that. Yeah, because right now you're surrounded by people who aren't very honest, okay? Like, that's the deal. Look at this. 3-3 coming out, 4-4. Guys, and then with the 8 of Cups over here, after I said it was a family situation, come on. Like, the clarifications that Source is bringing through right now are so profound. And that's the thing. It's like there's another option for you. There's something else that is more grounded, more emotionally fit for what you want. But if you don't come into a place of looking within yourself and seeing who you are and understanding, I think here it matters to say, understanding that what you desire, it's okay to ask for. It's like, not demand it, to ask for it and know what you want. And then just let go of the outcome. It could be with everybody that you want it to be right now, and there are situations where it might not be. But you have people who aren't being honest around you right now. And yet here you are offering them everything again. Come on, Aries. You know, one thing I will say about an Aries, y'all give. Y'all do give. You like there's like pleasure in you guys giving gifts and helping people out and being there for them. Like, that is something you guys truly do like. It's amazing. It really is. But then because of that, I think people take your kindness as weakness, and they really think you're dumb, and you're not. You're not dumb. Like, I think that just baffles some people sometimes, you know? And even if, again, if this is cross watchers watching, energy is fluid, so take it as it resonates. But I am reading for Aries tonight, so that was just who came up, guys. Look at that. Yeah. You're making the best of a bad situation. We have the 9 of Swords coming out over the Hermit, which is the number 9 card. Guys, I can't. I can't. I just have to laugh because Source just baffles my mind sometimes. That's it. You're gonna see the situation for what it is, and you're gonna be like, you know what? I gave my all, and I gave the foundation that I asked for to everybody. But right now, I gotta take care of me because I'm feeling winded. I'm feeling exhausted. I'm feeling torn up. I'm feeling wore out. Whatever it is, guys, like there's a ton of emotions coming through. There's a ton of energies coming through right now. And we have karmic cycles being asked to close. Look at this. We have 8, 8, 8. Guys, this is such a trip. This karmic cycle being asked to close right now. Look at that. I can't with you all. I can't. This just blows my mind. You guys are doing a good job. Like that, Source wants to say that. You guys are doing a good job. It's just, you love so much and you give so much, and it's like, maybe it is because you guys start the zodiac. You just want everybody to be that fresh start. Like, let's just always give a fresh start to it. And that's a good trait to have when it means and matters the most, right? But when people are taking advantage of that constant giving, then what? Then what? You get wore out. And so this is just Source reminding you, you have an opportunity here. 5-5 coming out, guys. You have an opportunity to just blaze out above all of that negativity, right? You have that opportunity. Are you going to do it? It's time. It's time to spread your wings and fly, Aries. Because you have doubted yourself so much. Because you only allowed yourself to see just a small portion of who you are. I'm sorry it's dark on here, guys. I wish I could get the camera to focus a little better. But you don't see the strength. You don't see the gift of who you are. You don't see the depth of who you are. Because you're hoping that someone outside of you is going to see and understand that. But if you're not seeing that and seeing yourself for the truth of who you are, which is a divine expression of Source, like I want you to think about that for just a moment. You are a divine expression of Source. And if Source is perfect, right? Because there's no way we could ever comprehend Source. It's like we know it's huge and it's bigger than we can comprehend, and it's bigger than even that and that and that. It's infinite. Think about that. It's like, then wouldn't that by default make you perfect and infinite beyond our own comprehension? Like, wouldn't it? So why are you not giving yourself an opportunity to experience what Source wants for you? Because you don't want to be vulnerable. Vulnerability appears weak. Yep. And you're having a hard time loving yourself because you're basing your love on those that are around you in this time. And it's like but you still don't, like, if you, I hear you're a conundrum, so you're quite a mystery. Let's just say that. Like, you know a lot of stuff, you study a lot of stuff, you know whatever it is that you just you can contribute, but you almost like choose not to. You almost choose to like tone it out so that you don't have to get emotionally connected, because it's like, well, they're just going to hurt me again. But you still want it more than anything, and it's like you still give and you give and you give, but there's still like this energy of not being able to show the truth of who you are. Again, it's coming back down to you being able to be authentic in this now moment. And you're just having a hard time accepting yourself in this moment. You're having a hard time accepting maybe something happened. Maybe as on the spiritual journey, you opened up yourself to a spiritual gift and you want somebody to talk to about it, but it's just kind of overwhelming. You know, this is just an example. This is what they're putting on my heart to talk about. So, you know, you guys take your situation as it is. It could be a job, a friend, a family member, whatever. Whatever. But it's something that makes you feel vulnerable. Like you have to share your deepest thoughts and feelings on it. And it's like that. It's like, well, what are they going to say about me? What are they going to do? I'm trying to paint this pretty picture to the outside world. But if all they're going to do is judge me, then how do I build a stable home? It's because you're not being stable within yourself. We have all this green on this card talking about connecting with your heart chakra. You have these sunflowers. This is connected with the sun because they follow the sun as it crosses the sky. The sunflower, they're my favorite flowers, guys. I love me some sunflowers. The thing is that this is about connecting with your solar plexus and your crown chakra. You have like this division in your energy that's not allowing you to remain stable emotionally out in this realm. And so rather than being open to your emotions, it's almost like being void from them, like devoid of them. Like I'm going to shut myself off to that. Yeah, off to your power. Number 11. 11 coming through, just saying to do what you know is necessary in this time. And look at this beautiful full moon on this card. Like, guys, look, again, talking about not connecting with your emotions, and we have deer power coming out with this full moon on here. Like, deer is all about being, like, for me, okay, it reminds me of that feminine power, but it reminds me of being sweet and patient and always cautious, like paying attention to what's going on outside of you so that you can understand what's going on inside of you, right? And that's such a powerful thing here because again, it's like being open. And I feel like that's the thing. It's like I can't be open in this time because what if? And it's like you have, if you can't be open with the people around you, then I'm just going to tell you, Aries, you just need to be open with yourself. Wisdom, we have 4 coming out on the bottom once again. I can't with you guys. I can't. I don't. This is so crazy. Whenever I think of something, right? And source shows me an owl, it's showing me that I'm unlocking some new level. You're unlocking some new level. Okay, that's it. You guys are coming into a new level. Yep, and letting go of family curses. And this is having to do with the family. Let's get some relationship cards on it, guys. This is crazy. Like, wow. Don't be so sad either, Aries. I think you're really sad, and there's no reason to be sad here. There isn't. It's okay. It's okay. It's like you were sent here to do something else, and that is exactly what you desire more than anything in the world is something that's going to set an example for generations to come, right? So we got Emily Bronte or Bront, I don't know. Says, if you ever looked at me once with what I knew is in you, I would be your slave. And I feel like this is you coming into your full potential. It's like, so the way I took it as soon as it came out was this, is that you're becoming the slave to yourself and your destiny, your path, your journey. And that's the thing that matters here. It's like looking at yourself with your full potential. It's like, what happens if I actually put in the effort? What's going to happen? Okay. We have hearts can be broken, but souls should be shared. Exactly. Like letting go of the idea of who it has to be. That's the strongest message coming through here for me. Love is like the wild rose briar, friendship like the holly tree, but which will bloom most constantly? Exactly. And plus you think about roses, like sometimes we have to go through the thorns to get to the beautiful things, right? So allow yourself to open up to the idea that it's something that you didn't know was possible. And I think that's just going to bring so much balance into your life. Let's get some love card on it. Source, what message do you have for Aries tonight? Guys, I can't believe how many times 4 came out. Like, I feel like I just need to put this out because I can't. Like, 4 came out so many times in your reading. Thank you. Look at this. And we have, and then number 8 again. We had 8 come out. 8, 8, 8. And then we have 8, number 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. It says, have patience. Love is patient and kind always. And I feel like that is so powerful for what you guys want it to be so badly, is that family, you know, and that love. And again, this could be you having kids of your own. This could be having a husband, a wife, whatever it is that is family to you. This is like connectiveness that you want, that togetherness, that love, that that just deep sharing and fun, and you know, the things that we all believe family to be. And in this time, what they're saying is that you're allowing toxic people to take place when there's somebody or a soul tribe out there for you. And then we have relationship patterns on the bottom, guys. I can't. We have, it takes strength to recognize the need for change. 32. I can't make this shit up, guys. I can't. Like, this just, wow. Wow. I can't have patience. And you guys got the relationship patterns card. That's baffling. That is baffling. All right, let's get one of my deck on here. Source, what messages do you have for Aries? Has messages for Aries. A lot of solar plexus, crown chakra energy coming out again. Thank you, Source. Look at this. We have the yellow on the outside here and this light purple again. We have the yellow sunflower and then these purple. I don't know what those are, guys, but they're purple flowers. Lilacs, maybe? I don't know. Okay, what do we got? Dance, not for movement, for release. And I love that this came out for you guys. So this is just saying it's time for you to get up and move around. I think a lot of your stagnant energy is just from not doing much, okay? And some of you guys may be very active, but there's like this feeling of routine and pattern coming through. And there's like this need to get that stagnancy out. It's just moving again. Like, that's why this card was channeled, was like, dance doesn't necessarily have to be dance. It could be anything that you enjoy, but it needs to be movement. Just to get out that stagnant energy. Also, that will help you guys flow more fluidly because dancing is connected with the sacral chakra, which is connected to the divine goddess within. And that is talking about that fluidity in life, right? That water motion, our feelings, our sensuality, our sexuality, our ability to connect with others, our ability to connect with ourselves. So it's like this energy of being able to connect with yourself so that you can open yourself up to what it is that you're manifesting. We have you're fighting with releasing the father wound. I'm surprised that that didn't come up during the reading, but that makes sense too. Yeah, so the father wound is the need for approval. And I did say that at the beginning. There's this need for like fitting in, and there's this need for like appearing a certain way, being in this box. And the father wound is all about not getting the attention or the acknowledgement that we desired as a child, right? And with the mother wound, it's about the lack of nurturing. And so it's like, what inside of you is making you feel like you need to continue to ask for approval from toxic individuals? That's the question that you can ask yourself to open you up to the answer. Yeah. And then this is a family. Like, you inspire me to become a better me. I even mentioned that you guys have been on this journey for a while. You've been doing a lot on your journey and you've released a lot. And it's like, this is just kind of like that one thing that, yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's okay. It's family. You're stubborn on. That's cool. It's not a bad thing, right? This is literally just telling me, though, that the more that you let go of these old patterns and wounds, the more that you unknowingly and unintentionally are healing your family. And I'm not saying this so that you do it for them. I'm saying this so that you understand that holding on so tightly to the situation is just keeping you from actually being the inspiration to them, right? It's like when you let go and you choose yourself, you begin to inspire others to choose themselves, and that they might not know and they might not recognize it, and they might not be like, hey, Aries, you're the one that inspired me. They might not do that. Okay, and so don't look for the recognition from it, but you'll know, and you'll begin to see people doing things that they weren't doing before, and you're gonna kind of have to laugh to it, you know, just be like, hey, I remember you didn't used to do that. And you don't have to say anything at all. You can just say it to yourself, but you're gonna notice, right? It happens on the journey. Yeah, all tied up. This situation has you frustrated, like terribly so. Just feeling like there's no way out. And uh like I see somebody that's chained up, and then behind this person are the chains that are tying you to all these people that you have in your life right now, right? And it's not that they're good or bad chains, it's just that need to a always be there, be always like impress them, always do this, always have that, whatever it is. It's just all these ties to holding on to all these scenarios. And that is uh, it's just creating a lot of pressure on you. I feel like you don't, like, you might get sick, like you might get like a cold, a head cold, or like head congestion a lot. And it's because you're so when your ears get clogged up, it's because you're refusing to listen. When your throat gets clogged up, it's because you're refusing to speak. You're refusing to be in your truth, right? When your nose plugs up, it's because you know what you need to do, but you're resisting it. Again, coming back to that resistance. When your eyes are watery, it's because you need to release something, but you're compartmentalizing it. Like there's all these things when you're dealing with headaches, you're not listening to your intuition, you're not letting source speak and channel through you, right? And so there's like all these physical sensations that we go through when we're dealing with a lot of resistance here. And so in that resistance, you've become, yeah, look, struggles equals growth. Yeah, you become all connected to this situation in such a way that it has you literally like gasping for air. That's what it's like. Oh, guys, don't be afraid to take care of you. Look, I am enough. Coming out. Boom, guys, there you go. Here's an affirmation for you. That's part of being vulnerable, saying that you do belong. You are enough. You are amazing. You are worthy, right? Not fighting that feeling anymore. You do have a place here. It says they're mad that you walked away after they hurt you. It's gonna get salty, but the thing is that you have to see this is not a reflection on you. Okay, this has nothing to do with you as a person, as an individual, as anything. This is really just a reflection of how they feel on the inside. It's like they wanted to control you, they wanted to keep you in a certain place, they wanted to keep you tied up, right? Because it made them feel better. Like as much as like you doing you inspires people and they don't realize that, it's like you make them feel better when you're around, and that is something that they like a lot, and they can't put that into words. But when you walk away and you choose you, it makes them feel less than, i.e., I'm not enough. And so it's like with that energy, they want to keep you all tied up to themselves. It's a very subconscious thing, very subconscious. Get out and mingle. Yeah, so it's time for you guys to go play, have some fun, do something, go do something, right? Like, shoot, I know there's a lot going on in the world, but there are safe ways to get out and meet people, guys. Like, don't be afraid. Take some risks, go have a good time, be safe for yourself, but just if you have to do it all virtual, shoot, just start talking to people. Start talking to people. Okay? They aren't deciding time to walk away. So for some of you guys, you've been waiting on somebody to give you an answer, to give you a yes or no, to be there for you, to do this for you. And whoever this is, guys, it's just, again, you're resisting the change here, and it's okay. Eventually you're going to get to that point where you're like, I just got to let this go and make the best of it. I got to let it go. And that's going to make you feel a lot better. But waiting for them to decide is just putting you in this like, it makes you feel, so I want to say weird, because I feel like that's maybe how you label your feelings. Oh, well, that's weird. That's not normal. I shouldn't feel that way. But that's not what you feel. Like, you really feel sad, you really feel hurt and broken hearted when this person makes you keep holding on like this, because it's like, how hard is it just to give me the answer? Like, one way or the other. Sure, I want it to go a certain way, but one way or the other, just to say a freaking answer here. Like, is it really that hard? Is it really that bad? And it's like gets you in your head, and it gets you in this place of not being able to really do anything. It's making you depressed. As soon as I said that, it like came out like off of my chest. You need to label your pain. Okay, yes, I know I talk about getting rid of labels, but here's the deal. Like, you running away from your hurt, running away from your sadness, running away from the hard parts only puts you in a position to where you won't be able to enjoy the sweet parts. They'll feel numb. And it doesn't make you weak feeling depressed. Okay, it's not weakness. There's nothing weak about that. That's where your strength lies, in being able to say, you know what, this is really depressing me, and maybe I should just get beyond it. Wow. Like, I feel like so much lighter saying that. Soul contract. Yeah, there was healing that was connected with this connection. The whole family, one person, whatever it is, this is a soul contract. This is something that you had to experience in this life in order to get you to the next level. Like we were talking about ascension. Ascension is a continual process. There is no, oh, I finally ascended. No, you've continually ascended from the time we were born. It might not have been so crazy and so, obvious, but are changes because you gain more perspective each day you're alive. That's a part of ascension. Perspective is growth. Yes, some people have a low vibrational perspective, but it's still growth in a way, because eventually once they are enlightened, it's that lack of positivity on their perspective for their lives that it's like that switch. It opens them up to a whole new level of things. Take off the mask. What did I say in the beginning of this reading? Didn't I say it was like you guys were wearing a mask when it's, especially now with the holidays, it's like, oh, let me put on my mask so I appear a certain way. Guys, this is crazy. The synchronicities in this reading are off the charts. Off the charts. Just crazy. Take off that mask. You don't need to prove your worth to anybody. You are worthy. You are worthy. Time to relax. Didn't I say it's time to take some time to yourself too? Here we go. Confirmation. Source confirming all of that. I love the ghetto bag. Thank you, ghetto bag. It's just this energy, guys. Like, you really have to honor yourself in this time. It is so important. I know you can sit there and argue with me, Becky, it's the holidays. Like, I don't want to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know what? If you say it's the holidays, and when the holidays have passed, oh, it's because of work, or oh, it's because of school, or oh, it's because of this. There is only excuses in this. It's not saying that you're not going to spend time with them. It's saying that in the moments that you don't have to spend time with them, you don't. It's not mean, it's not rude, it's not anything. Okay? I love you guys. I'm sending you out so much light and love. Thanks for chilling with me on this reading. It was a real honor to do this. So with that being said, I'm going to get out of here, but please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow Arians, and courageously find creative ways, tries above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other next time, mwah, peace out. I love y'all. Bye.